Meowdy Earthlings, welcome back to another video. How have you guys been? If you guys are new here, my name is Jaylene, aka the Space Mama, and welcome to this pick a card. I hope you enjoy it. And if you guys have been here before, thank you for continuously supporting me and sticking with me to however long you've been sticking around for. Before I get into the reading today, I want to remind everyone that if they're interested in purchasing a reading from me, the link to my Etsy shop is down in the description. And also, if you're interested in free card pulls or horoscopes, then following my Instagram or my Twitter is probably the way to go. I also do use Tumblr for a secret ask. You can ask things anonymously. You can ask about life stuff. You could ask me anything, honestly. And if you ever wanted to talk to me but were too afraid to, this is kind of your chance. Moving on to what the reading is today. It is Who Likes You and Why. So yeah, this should be pretty interesting. I'm excited to do this one because I am also including songs now, and I have been practicing with charm divination. So hopefully it works, and you guys like this reading. So I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys piles. Alright, you guys, so these are your options today. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. This is a collective reading, so just keep that in mind. If none of these messages resonate with you, then I do hope you find the right reader and the right messages that you are looking for and the clarity that you need. And I wish you a really great day. If you need a little bit more time, you can go ahead and pause this video now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Greetings. If you chose the first deck or my Tarot in Space deck, number one, let's find out who likes you and why. But first, we're going to go in with who. Let's get the tea. All right. You have Tiger, Child Wounded in the light attribute, Mystic in the shadow, Seeker in the light. You have Bride in a Cage. You have the Nine of Pentacles in reversed. The Star. The Six of Wands in reversed. Okay, so let me get this a little bit together. Alright, okay. Okay, so what really stood out to me was a Mystic in reverse because it says delusional report with the divine. Jesus, I cannot speak. I'm sorry. I think with the Tiger here, you have the moon in the third eye right here, right? So there's obviously symbolism for somebody who is intuitive, and this is the Tiger kind of waits and before they attack their prey, so I think that this person has been watching you. You have Bright in a Cage here as well, which talks about, staying back, not really doing anything. And I think that with the Tiger too, it is the fire element, so they could be a fire sign, or they could just have a lot of passion for you, or they have a lot of sexual energy towards you. Just kind of getting that. I'm so sorry if that was loud. That was right by my mic. Okay. With the Tiger, let's see. Lunar Force, Ease and Darkness, and Feminine Energy. Okay, so this person has a lot of feminine energy. In reversed, this talks about being overly stimulated, and in the upright, it talks about being passionate, strong, and sensual. They're also very heightened in their intuition, and they're very receptive and calm beings. So this is someone who could be very reserved or a little bit introverted. What the heck? I don't even know why I'm getting such like there's heat or something like this I think this person has a lot of sexual energy, like pent up sexual energy for you. But I do think that for some of you guys, this person doubts like their their intuition. Just because this is in reverse doesn't mean that, you know, you cannot become divine or mystic. And this person's also very um, awakened. They have compassion here, and they have this passion to help people. So they have a very empathetic kind of energy. And I think that this person is also fairly honest. There's for wisdom and truth wherever they are. Yeah, I think that this person definitely, um, for some of you guys, this person could be a little bit insecure. Like they do have a lot of great qualities to them that they might not see, or that's kind of the energy that I'm getting, because I'm getting this very laid back energy where it's like they haven't said a word, especially with Bride in a Cage. That's just kind of what it is telling me right now. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out because, yeah, that works. So yeah, I think that with the star here, this is someone who dreams, this is someone who wishes. But you see here with the Six of Wands, it's someone who doesn't go after those things. Like, I don't think they understand that they need to have some sort of action um, in order to make their dreams come true. You have the Nine of Pentacles as well in the reverse. This could be also for some of you guys somebody who seeks for something better. They're not appreciating what they have around them, and therefore they are trying to wish for something better or seeking something better. Maybe that's where the mystic in reverse comes in. Like they're not really balanced in this sense, you know, and this tiger was in the reverse. I just put in the upright. Um, but they are people who are willing to learn. They're willing to take constructive criticism, and they're willing to really, you know, try to become better people. So it's possible that they could be working on this, because a star also means healing. So this person could be healing or getting more in touch with their intuition. You've got the star, you've got the moon here. A lot of like spiritual, cosmic, metaphysical symbolism in this one. Um, but yeah, I just do feel like this person is fairly quiet and to themselves. So let's pull with tarot now. Hopefully that gave a little bit of an insight about who this is. Okay, so why does this person like number 1? So you have the Lieutenant, or the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Five of Rockets, the Five of Planets, the Three of Rockets. You have the High Priestess here. I'm gonna get some clarifiers. Can we get some clarifiers, please? Tower, the Moon, the Ship, the Letter, the Rider. Bottom of this one you have the Snake, I think that they like how mysterious you are, to be quite honest. Let me put this out. You have Reed, you have Crystals, you have Everything is Okay. Okay, can y'all see everything? Alright. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that at first, the first thing that I got was that you're pretty spiritual yourself. You have the High Priestess here, someone who is all-seeing, but I think that this person has a hard time reading you. Yeah, I don't know if they think that you're kind of mischievous or you're purposefully having this very tough exterior. You're very maybe stoic a little bit, but you're an all-seeing human, you know? Like you what is that? Why am I saying that? All-seeing human. You are a fucking psychic is what I'm trying to say. Why am I saying it like that? That's so dumb. But yeah, you're just a person who is very in touch with their emotions as well. It's what I'm getting with the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. And I am seeing that you are fairly opinionated too. So that's probably why the snake came out, because you're willing to really have this um you're not afraid to like attack people or like drag people or like speak your mind, um, is kind of what I'm getting. Even though you're very kind, I'm getting a very soft energy from you. It's it's like balanced out with a very um, harsher exterior where sometimes it comes off that maybe it comes off that you're, you know, conniving or you're deception, or you have deception, or you're expressing deception. Geez, I'm sorry. This person could be tongue tied talking to you. I don't know. Maybe it's Mercury retrograde, but I am so sorry. Um, but yeah, I'm definitely getting you have, you know, you saw the heart behind there, and that kind of speaks a lot to me, because it's like you have a lot of love behind this tough exterior, or like this harsher aggressive energy, but it's very toned. Like you only do this when people when you're speaking your mind, or when you're passionate about something. I'm also getting like, yeah, I'm also getting that you're just very creative. What's interesting too is that you got the Knight of Planets in reverse, asking about why this person likes you. Um, I don't know if you guys got into an argument, maybe. You know, you have the Five of Rockets over here, but I do see that they like you because you see the positives, or you try to see the light of the situation, or you try to find a solution in the most empathetic way. I think it's really interesting that this person has Mystic in the Shadow attribute and you have it in the upright. This is basically the High Priestess in this deck. So this person might, you know, that you could probably be their wish, you know, and I think that they might see some commonalities within you guys, because I'm seeing the Knight of Pentacles for why they like you, meaning, you know, how they see you, and then they have it as well. Yeah, I definitely think that um, when people are alone, or when you're feeling alone, you're that type of person to have that helping hand, or that very compassionate energy to you. And I think you're also very forgiving. You know, you have a very soft hearted kind of energy. I mean, this person's very soft too, but I think the only difference is that you are more in touch into your intuition than they are. Maybe their intuition has led them astray before, you know, they think that they're connected, but they're not. And I think maybe somewhat this person could be a little bit intimidated by you with Bride and Cage, and you know, this is all your stuff. You're very mysterious to this person. You know, you're this mystic, triple goddess. This is more witchy than my other decks, like the High Priestess in this one, in my opinion, because personally, you know, so it's like I think that they're interested in what this is. Maybe they think that you can help them in this way, like because they are blocked off from this intuitive stuff and you know about it. They admire that about you because they lack in it. But I think they think it's fascinating. Like, I think they think that's why they watch you and eyeing you, and like they're trying to use their intuition on you, probably trying to get a read on you. But because you are this high priestess, you're able to kind of camouflage, you're able to be hide yourself or hide what you're feeling or doing or whatnot. So they can't get a good read on you. Yeah, with the tower here, you're just very opinionated. I get that you're a very like you're willing to stand in your own power. You're not afraid to set your boundaries. You're not afraid to speak up when it's needed. Um I also think that you're very admirable, and I think that they see that a lot of people admire you. And I think that um again, the moon symbolism, you're very mystical to this person. They always see that you're on this journey, you're on the move, like you're always doing something. I also think that they also think that you're very well educated, and I associate it with the ship, even though this just means a long journey. It's because during the long journeys you're meeting new people, you're seeing new things, and you're taking all of this knowledge. So I feel like you're very experienced with the world out there, and they maybe don't have as much experience as you, so they find it fascinating, and that's why they really like you. Yeah, you're a really good communicator. You got two cards about bringing a message and saying, speaking your mind. I do also get that you're very social, like you like to text or you're on social media or, you're speaking in a group chat all the time. And you're also going out there socializing, like being the writer. With the letter, I associate it with being more at home, writing a letter in your own privacy. But with the writer, it's like really going out there. So you have like this introverted and extroverted kind of energy to you. And the introverted part is the mystic part. But even when you go out and, you know, there's still a lot of unanswered questions here. It's like they're wondering what is going on there. I think this is just highlighting the fact that with everything's okay, you are that type of person to find that solution. You are that type of person to really have that empathetic ear. You're there to like calm everyone down. You're like, hey, it's all right. Everything's okay. We can fix this. We could do something about it. I do also get that you're very forgiving. I don't know if I already said that. I feel like I did. Sorry. But yeah, with crystals here, I definitely, you could work with crystals, Reiki. I know that you kind of use that for, you can use crystals if you're doing Reiki or you're meditating. So you are very mystical. They see that, and I think they're very intrigued with the crystal thing. Um, and I think that they do see that you educate yourself on this with read. I didn't even realize it said read, and I was talking about education. So you are reading up, you are taking your practices seriously. You also have a letter here where they're reading something. So that says a lot. Like they might have seen you reading, they see that you're it could have been either educational, um, or it could have been just a regular book, and they really like that. Maybe you're just very studious, but you also have that very introverted side again, right? Kind of going out and being kind of this foundation or glue for people, calming people down and being this safe space, I guess. And I feel like with your energy, you're like a crystal, so that's amazing. um like you have a very clean energy, and when everyone's around you, I think that it's like being around a crystal. Like that's how great your energy is. And I think that this person feels it. Even though that they might be having a delusional rapport with the divine, it's like they know that you're not. You're the real deal, you know? Maybe you kind of reconstruct their senses or like their way of processing the world. And I think it's like if you've brought them, if they're used to be in an organized religion, the way you do things, it makes them question what they've learned or like what they have known all their life. You're breaking down these walls for them, and I think it's blowing their mind in a really good way. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for why they like you. I like this energy. So let's find out the song. What is a PAL one's or option one's song, please? Person. Okay, I'll take them both. As I do. Okay, so it says Know What I Want by Galiuchis and Half Mass by Empire of the Sun. So this is about dreaming about a future with somebody and know what I want. Means you know what you want in your life, you know what you want in this relationship maybe. But yeah, listen to those songs. I love these songs. I'm also going to pull out some charms so you could turn down your the volume. Okay. Ooh, you have the heart here. So this kind of tells me that, you know, you guys kind of have internal love, or you guys are very connected at the heart, or they have, you know, they're like tied to you, or like, oh, that's so interesting. Ever After by Bonnie Bailey is playing right now. I love that. Right when this charm comes up and I start talking about it. But yeah, like your guys' love goes on, and I feel like you guys have been tied for many lifetimes, I think. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Yeah, you have the aura quartz, so that kind of tells me that this relationship is protected or it's guided, or you guys have a lot of mysticism going on here. You have a sewing machine, so this person could want to repair a relationship. If this person, if you already know this person and you've already tried, this person might want to travel with you or take a road trip with you. You even have the flag here, so maybe a road trip. And they're trying to find hope in this relationship. You also have the squirrel, so I know that they are very productive. They have really good memory for knowing all the. So maybe there's familiarity with you guys with the squirrel here. I also feel like they don't really want to let you go because I feel like they're holding on to a nut here and they're trying to eat it, you know? The squirrels gotta have their nuts, and I think that you're their nut. And oh my god, do you guys watch New Girl? If you guys watch New Girl, this reminds me of like Schmidt when he said, um, hey, hey girl, I'm a squirrel and you're my nut and I want to put you in my cheek, girl. That's literally what I heard. Yeah, they definitely want to travel with you. Maybe they want to do small road trips first and then go worldwide. And then you have the initials M and L. So yeah, those are your charms. Hopefully this reading made sense, y'all. Hopefully you guys liked it. If you leave a comment down below, subscribe to my channel or like this video. Thank you so much for the support, and I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I usually read the comments. So yeah, tell me if it resonates. Give me the tea. Thank you for choosing me to be your reader once again, pal number ones. And that's all I have, so I'm moving on to the next one. Hi, Paltus, or the second deck, which is the Tarot of the Divine. If you chose this deck, let's find out who likes you and why. Let's start off with who. Okay, so you have Stingray. You have Angel, helping those in need with no expectation of return. You have Messiah, serving humanity with humility. Mentor, passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. You have Fated to Suffer, 8 of Cups, 10 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles in reversed. Okay. So who is this person? Well, I'm definitely getting this person is has a really kind heart. I mean, they love to help people out. They, are truly good at the heart. And I think that with Stingray here, this talks about like spiritual enlightenment because all of these chakras are lit up. It also just talks about having a spine. So this person could go, march on be their own drum. They don't, as I'm saying that, there's a drum right there. This is a person who is a mentor to a lot of people. A lot of people look up to them. I heard maybe for some of you guys it's a counselor or just a spiritual counselor as well. Like, I don't know if they see a shaman or a spiritual advisor. Um, if not, this is like someone who could work at like a soup kitchen or who does work like that and who is a leader or organizes certain um who organizes certain drives or um things like that for people in need. Who's like who could be like into social work or something like that. Or it could also they could also just be a teacher and help children in that sense. Um with Stingray here, I'm definitely getting that they could be spiritual themselves, being, Messiah and Angel. They could be a water sign as well, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces with the Stingray. Let me read the Stingray for y'all. Developing confidence, sense of self, or spine. Okay, so this talks about going in a crossroads about with the old and new, releasing and moving on and processing uncomfortable emotions and situations. So they go against what everyone is comfortable on. And that's what I was talking about with marching the beat of your own drum. And I was talking about having a spine and, having been rooted in your own self. You don't really get swayed by anyone else. So this is who this person is. And I don't know if with Fate as a Suffer, this is a person that you have walked away from or they walked away from you. Maybe they ghosted you. Fated to Suffer here with the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this is someone who might walk away when things get kind of difficult. Like, yes, they have these really great qualities, but it seems like they leave before finishing what they started because the Ten of Wands is in reverse, meaning an ending of a cycle hasn't ended. And then with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like needing to reorganize, needing to, this person has dropped the balls. So these needs to go back up again. This person needs to juggle and like, move forward from whatever it is. But it seems like they walked away from that. And that's why Fated to Suffer is here. So that's really interesting. Let me move this up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I think that For a lot of you guys, I think that this person ghosted you. This is a person that ghosted you. This is a person that I don't think has ever really expressed how they felt for you. Maybe you don't even have an idea that maybe this person has those feelings for you. But yeah, this is just a person who either walked away from you and didn't close out what needed to close out. They said it without expressing anything, or this is just a person who generally leaves things as is and never finishes what they started. So let's see. Maybe that's why the suffering is here. Can we get why they like you? Why does pile number 2 like this person, the viewer? You have the 9 of Pentacles. You have the 4 of Swords. You have the Ace of Wands. The 6 of Swords. The Queen of Cups. Why do they like you? Okay, you have Judgment here. And then you also have Ground Yourself, Leadership. Can you even? There we go. Let me move this up. I'm sorry. Yar. Okay, so you have Ground Yourself, you have Dietary Change, and you have Leadership. So these are other why they like you. Can I move this? Guess not. Sorry. Just want to make sure everyone's reading this. But yeah, I think that this person thinks that you're very independent, you work very hard, and you seem very grateful for where you are in your life. You know, you're not grateful, and that's something that they find really humble about you. They find you very humble. And that's kind of one of the qualities that they really like about you. I think you're also willing to share too. And I think that you're also willing to be there for others in an emotional aspect. You're very emotionally understanding, very emotionally, you're empathetic is what I'm hearing. A lot of people like to talk to you because they feel understood by you. You know, I feel like you're a non-judgmental person with a judgment here. You have a good sense of judgment, but you're not a judgmental person. I'm getting that you're a very calm and chill person as well. When things get a little too intense, you might be the type of person to take some time out. With the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Swords here. Needing to recuperate, needing to recharge, because you are this emotionally driven person. And I think that you like to go out in ventures and you like to go out there, but I think that, yeah, you might like to recharge. And then you do your own thing, you know? You work, and then you recharge to because of like exhaustion or needing to like wind down and relax. I'm getting that even like this mermaid here, this is kind of calling out to me. They might think that you're very out of this world, like you're unreal to them. And that's in the highest of compliments. Like they might find you very alluring, a bit mysterious. I think that yeah, you're not afraid to stand on your own either. With the Nine of Coins here, you're not afraid to do things alone. I'm also getting that this person has a lot of sexual energy towards you with this Ace of Wands. I don't know if something has happened between you guys, but it could be. And it kind of ignited something in this person. And it kind of maybe realigned them. Maybe when they went away, maybe something was offered, they ran away. You have the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands, so that could be connected. They could have realized it after they walked away. Maybe that's why they're suffering now. But yeah, this person is very grounded. Yeah, this person is very grounded, and I feel like you are too. You have a lot of leadership qualities, just like they do. You could be mirroring one another. However, I think that this person did walk away from you. I think you were a mirror for them. And I think that to the depths of it, you both are angels. You both are. The angel and the Queen of Cups are very similar in energies to me. They have a very soft and kind-hearted energy, and willing to help, right? You have a lot of leadership qualities, and I think that they find your diet very, interesting or unique. Maybe you like to drink tea, or you like to bake with flowers a lot, or I'm also getting that with dietary change, it's like you're very aware about nutritional needs, and they find that really attractive. Maybe you understand that there's a spiritual aspect to um, the dietary needs, it, and people's dietary needs. Sorry, I cannot speak today. Why else do they like pile two? You have the Rider. Ooh. So you have two communication cards. Why do they like you? They're both going this way too. You follow your intuition. That's why they like you. When times get rough, when there are sneaky behaviors happening around you, when there's untrustworthy people, I think you're an inspiration to a lot of people, and you might talk people through times of hardship and through difficult encounters with others, people who are untrustworthy, and people who are out to get other people. I think you are this person for others to go to when there's an issue. And I think a lot of people appreciate your insight. I think you're able to see things that others don't. And I think that I also think that Yeah, your inside is so strong because of how grounded you are, like how chill you are, the good sense of judgment that I was getting. So a lot of people come to you for that. So you guys are very similar in a sense where, they are a mentor. A lot of people come to this person for a lot of help, and, maybe you're doing the same thing. So, um, yeah, I think that because a lot of people look up to you, you become this leader. You automatically just become this leader because people see you as this all knowing or all seeing person. Um, it's very similar to POW 1, but POW 1 was more hippie, dippy. This one is more like of a grounded, chiller um, energy. Like you're very organized and you're very, I mean, you could look at POW 1 if that also resonates with you, but there's a different energy shift. With the other one, it was more bubbly, if that makes sense. This one is more of like a chill kind of vibe. So yeah, let me pull out a song for you guys. What is the song for two? So you have Motive by Ariana Grande. And See You Again by Tyler the Creator by Kali Uchis. And Kali Uchis, okay? Okay. This person might want to talk to you, maybe. I don't know. It says Can I Call You Tonight by Dayglow on the bottom of my deck. It's self-made, by the way. Hopefully you guys like it. So Motive by Ariana Grande and Doja Cat. This just talks about like having this feeling of someone wanting something from somebody and then wanting to understand that person's motives before getting too into it. They don't want to lead somebody on. So finding out someone's motivations is what it is. So maybe you have offered something to them and they were like, what's your motive? So they kind of maybe walked away, and maybe now they're suffering from that. Maybe they regret it. And See You Again here just means about somebody, wondering if you'll ever see somebody again, wishing that you could kiss somebody again, and about seeing someone in your fantasies. So they could be dreaming about you or wishing that they could see you. But yeah, that's kind of the message that I'm getting here. So I am going to pull out some charms. So you could turn down your volume because it is get a little loud. So let's find out some messages. All right. So we got the Hammer here. This tells me that this person does want to work on your guys' relationship, your guys' connection. They want to repair it if it is broken, or they want to make the effort to make this work if it hasn't happened already. Like if you guys have never tried it out, or this is like somebody that you don't really know yet. But I'm getting that you do already know this person. It seems to me that you have this person's heart because you could see this frog is holding on to this heart-shaped lily pad. You're the lily to their frog, and it's beautiful. You know, one cannot exist without the other. Um, so you have the elephant here. Elephant is symbolism for wisdom, for ancient wisdom, actually. They're also symbolism for marriage and family. They're very protective of their young ones, and they're very family oriented animals. So maybe that's what they could want. Um, because it seems to me that your guys' love is, you guys are kind of in this knot together. They might want to tie the knot with you. You have the sunflower here, so this is very similar to the sun symbolism, meaning warmth, happiness, and even children sometimes. Again, there's two indications of like wanting children, quite possibly. So this person might like they seem very mature to me, and they would want maybe something serious now, or maybe you did, and someone kind of like ran away. But with the eagle here, this is about being all-seeing. Bird symbolism. So birds can be, symbolic to you or mean something to you. You have the initial D here. Eagle also represents, self-expression and being yourself. So that could be another thing that they want. I just heard that you're my sunflower. Oh. Is that a Post Malone song? Because that started playing in my head. So listen to that song. I think it was in the Spider-Man verse movie, Sunflower, the song. They might listen to music when thinking about you, or they listen to a lot of music that reminds them of you. I also think that you might be a counterpart to them. This is like just a symmetrical charm that I have here. And I said one cannot exist without the other. That's interesting. You also have aura quartz. This also came out in the previous one, so you guys probably do have similarities. Aura quartz means connection to the divine, spirituality. So this person could be very into spirituality, or this person, your guys' relationship could be divine, considering you have two heart cards and, um, counterpart symbolism. So yeah, that is the reading for you, pile number 2. Hopefully this made sense and it gave you the clarity that you needed. If you'd like to comment down below, subscribe to my channel, or like this video, thank you so much for the support, and I would be happy to hear what you guys have to say, or to hear that it resonated, or your guys' tea. What is up with you guys? I love talking to you guys. So yeah, thank you so much for choosing me, your reader. That is all I have for this pile, and I'm moving on to the next one. Hi, pile 3s, or if you chose my enchanted tarot deck, let's find out who likes you and why. But first, let's find out who. So you have Turtle, Father in the Shadow attribute, Hedonist in the Shadow attribute, Companion in the Light attribute, Blinded to Pain. Okay, you also have the Lovers in reversed, the Moon in reversed, the Two of Swords. For a lot of you, this is your ex. Blinded to Pain immediately came out to me, and you have the Two of Swords here. So that talks about someone being blindfolded. Very funny. So what I'm getting here is that with the Turtle here, it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They could be like into film or journal. journalism. The turtle is someone who's a storyteller, who is an adventurer. Lots of greens here, so this could be a very loving and social person. You have companion here. This could be someone you would consider popular, or someone you would consider the life of the party kind of thing. Someone who, I mean, if this is your ex, yeah, then the turtle also just gives me this vibe of like everyone just paying attention to what you have to say. So a lot of people could listen to this person's ideas a lot. They could be a really good friend to others. And I think that they are the type of people to cheer others up. This is the light attribute with the hedonist. It says inspired, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, you know what? Maybe I was talking about someone being a popular person. Maybe this person has an issue with what do you call this? Being themselves because of it. I mean, I could definitely see that happening with the turtle and all of these cards combined. Yeah, I'm also getting that this person needs to be well liked. It says dictatorial control and abuse of authority. So I don't know if this person has been manipulative towards you or others, or who pretends somewhat to be a friend or a companion. But I do definitely feel like someone is like they're pretending to be somebody that they're not. For popularity, for attention, and for control. So this person is manipulative, whoever the hell likes you. What the hell? Yeah, so this person could have a lot of overflowing emotions here. There's tears coming down here, but they're trying to hold back the tears or hold back all this pain that they're feeling, and they're not really making a move or making this decision. The Lovers in reverse, it could be pretty obvious that this is an end, like this is an ex. Could be an ex-friend, but I'm getting more of an ex-lover. The Moon in reverse, it could have been that secrets that came out. And they don't want to, it's like take accountability or like own up to what was revealed. They don't want to look at what was revealed. Because the Moon in reverse talks about secrets coming out. So I don't know. There could have been cheating. This is a person that could have cheated on you. I'm getting for some of you guys. But let's see. Why do they like you? Why does you have the Four of Wands, the Two of Swords. Ooh, I don't know why this song's playing, but it's fucking Drake right now. Best I ever had. Baby, you my everything. You all I ever wanted. Yeah, that's what I heard in my song when I'm pulling these out. This is so funny. I'm so sorry. Okay, why do they like pile number 3? Very interesting. Okay, so why do they like pal things? Oh wow, that really wanted to come out. Wow, we're ending off with a 4. Starting off with a 4, ending off with a 4. Bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot. Sorry, it's kind of big. That's why it took kind of long for me to take out the cards. So I'm going to put it to the side, but the Chariot. So the Chariot is a really great energy. I think they think that you're a very motivated person, that you're willing to go out there and make your moves. You could have very Cancerian energy because this is the Cancer card, and I feel like Cancers are very, they're homebodies, they're willing to take care of their own, and they're very dependable individuals, and they also take care of others. You even have the King of Pentacles behind that, so that's really interesting. Taking care of other people is what the King of Pentacles does. They are not afraid to be generous and to help out a lending hand. So I do get that you're very romantic, first of all, and I think that they saw you as a counterpart to them. You have parallels of 2s here. That's why I was hearing Best I Ever Had by Drake. I was like, ayo, that is, that makes a lot of sense because you do have the Lovers here. So this person saw you, they like you, possibly love you actually. They love you because they saw you as their counterpart. You were the best that they ever had. You know, you were dreamy, you were romantic. I think you kind of made them swoon, you know. And I also think that they could be emotionally open with you, like you were very emotionally understanding, and I think this is what they kind of needed. I think you were kind of their sanctuary from, you know, their stresses in their life. You're that type of person to help them out in the time of need or when they need somebody. Like you were their companion. Yeah. But I think yeah, you know, I think they see you as you were just very romantic towards them. You were very emotional towards them. And I think you received their love and you also returned it. Maybe this person never got it a lot. That's why they have such negative habits here that we saw earlier, and they're pretending like they don't give a shit when they give plenty of shits because you're the best that they ever had, like Drake said. So I think that this person might have quite some regret and they might stay up thinking about you. For some of you guys, I'm even hearing that, you know, that's why they like you. Like maybe you're one of, I think you're the first person that's ever made them feel like this, like distraught, like they don't want to face the ending or they don't want to face what they've done. Because there's 2 people here and then they split up and now it's just one person. Why do they like you? I think you gave them a sense of stability with the 2 4s here. You gave them a sense of security, which is maybe something that they haven't had. There's a lot of like, you know, structure here. So you gave them structure. And I think that they even see you as this very creative, loving individual. You know, I think that you were just very emotionally understanding as well. And that's what they really like about you. So can we get a, oh, we get these cards. You also have massage here. So you could have a really nice back. You have love and light and spring. Why do they like you? Yeah, I think that you're a very love and light person. That's why there's so much water here. And then you have fire and then air. Very I feel like you're also just very balanced within yourself too. You have a lot of balance within yourself. And I think that you were able to give them something that they've never felt before. You gave them unconditional love. And I think that they also like your physique or your physical body. You know, they like maybe they like your hands as well. Maybe you're really good at massage. Maybe you're a massage therapist and they really like that. Um, and what's interesting was that I was like, oh, these flowers are blooming off this body. And with the spring here, that's exactly what I was getting. I feel like you kind of bloomed into this beautiful person. And I think that when you are given love, you like emerge like a flower. You know, you see this flower is giving off some light right here. I feel like when that flower opened up, it started to shed some light. And I think that that's exactly what happened here. It's like you opened up to them and they saw something that they have never really seen before, like how the depths of a person or like how real you were, how raw you were, and it was all genuine. So why else is this person? Okay, fish. I do feel like that you're very, they find you very prosperous. And I don't think you're very showy with it though. The fox here being sneaky and keeping things hidden. You could be just very kept to yourself as well. The ring here. With the fox here, sorry. With the ring, I just get that you're very committed. You're very committed to your work, to what you love, to your desires. You're down till the end, you know? Yeah, and I think that you're really fun to go out with the garden here. Garden has to do with meetings and get-togethers, social gatherings. So I feel like maybe you're very good at that. Maybe you're a social butterfly. And I think that you're committed to your friendships. You have book here. You have two cards about secrets, so I'm not sure if you're hiding something, or they think that you're hiding something. It could be it's the fact that you bloomed, you know? Maybe they just saw you as a prosperous person and there were things hidden about you. And it's the fact that you are this garden, actually. Wow, that's fruitful. A lot of symbolism here that I'm getting from this pile. It's like you're the secret garden. And I feel like when you unlock these gates, they come to this sprouting of like grapes and abundance and commitment and someone who's very honest and who will stick with you till the end. I feel that for some of you guys could have even been married or like close to being married with the Four of Wands and the ring here. So I think that this just reiterates the fact of like the blooming thing where you're like a flower and you know you're very hidden, but then once you get in there, it's a whole fucking garden and it's beautiful. And I think that they feel like they hit the jackpot with you here with the clovers with the bottom of the deck of the Lenormand deck. So yeah, I think that they find you. I feel like they felt very lucky to have met you or encounter you. And I think they're realizing this now, but I don't think this person is in a very good place, you know. So maybe it's better that you're away from this person. So what is pile 3's songs, please? Can I get song messages? Yoinky doinkies. You have Play's Gonna Play by 3LW. It's a good, it's a really good song. Play's Gonna Play and Hey is Gonna Hey. Balls They Gonna Ball. That's, I mean, I was kind of picking up player energy. I paused a second ago and I said, wow, this card really wanted to come out. It came out with the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is fuckboy energy. So maybe this person really fucked up. And now they're wondering if you'll be theirs. Are You Mine by Arctic Monkeys is your other song. So hopefully you enjoy those songs and you got the messages from those. But I'm now going to pull out some charms for you guys. So if you guys want to turn on the volume because it's kind of loud, then you may do so now. I'll just pull out some more. I'm sorry. Okay, better. This gear right here. Ooh, okay, so the starfish, this stands for beauty. But in relationships, this stands for a divine relationship. It's very cosmic. It's very similar to the star energy of having hope, renewal. This person could be listening to music with the guitar here or writing music. This has been coming out for all of them. This is a aura quartz. So this person might want to communicate with you because this talks about enhancing your communication with angels, or maybe they're trying to get more spiritual insight on this. I'm not quite sure, because there's two things about being divine here. They do want to come forward with the motorcycle here, so this person could want to return very, very quickly. You have the letter K here, so I don't know if that means anything, anyone's initial. You have friends here, so I don't know if that you guys were friends first. You guys were friends for a long time, but with the hammer here, it seems to me that they want to repair what you guys had. And I think that with the lightning here, there could have been a very harsh ending, arguments, getting anger with that. I'm also getting coming in very quickly here. I feel like you were like a lightning bolt to them, where you came into their life with all this goodness and then you left because you had to do what you had to do. Because if this person did cheat on you or ghost you, something, I don't know, played you, lied, I think that this person is regretting it. With the dragon here, dragon stands for feminine energy. So it could be that you stood at your power, even though this person did what they did to you. Like, you might be this light and love kind of person, but you're not afraid to be on your own. Don't get it twisted. I may be nice, but don't get it twisted. I'll fuck you up. That's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. I heard things coming full circle here with this. There could have also been like a rebirth. I'm thinking of the two snakes eating each other, or the snake that's eating itself. Don't know why it's coming out, but yeah. So yeah, those are the charms for you, pile number 3. And this is your reading. Hopefully this made sense, and hopefully you got the clarity that you needed from this reading. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel or comment down below. I thank you so much for the support, and I would love to hear if this resonated with you or the tea about your situation, or you might know who this is. And thank you so much again for choosing me to be your reader. This is all I have, so I'm moving on to the next pile. Hi, if you chose this deck, which is my Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Yeah, it's just the original one. Let's find out who likes you and why. So let's first find out who they are. Oh, this person's very colorful. You got the hummingbird. You got martyr, learning to transcend nature of service to oneself or a cause. King and the shadow, excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Student and the shadow, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. You have today for tomorrow, the Emperor in reversed, Page of Wands in reversed, Knight of Cups in reversed. Ooh, this is a very selfish person. Okay. All right. You have hummingbird here. I'm not. This card really comes up, so let me read this for y'all. But going off the color, the element here as well is the air element, so they could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or have a lot of that in their chart. But they have all of the chakra colors here, so this tells me that there could be an aspect of spirituality to this person. They could be working on some stuff on themselves because they have the Emperor here. But what I'm getting here is that with the reds here, this talks about security and groundedness. Oranges have to do with creativity and desire, even your sexuality, emotions. Solar plexus, the yellows have to do with your self-confidence and your self-worth. Greens have to do with unconditional love with the self and others. Blue has to do with throat chakra. Indigo has to do with the brow chakra, and then purples have to do with the crown. I think that's how it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. Kind of tired. Big readings today. But this is what I wanted, so let's find out. Positive, enthusiastic, and spiritually resourceful. They are smart, curious, and loves to learn, but sometimes they can be pushy, insistent, and sharp. So this talks about rejuvenation and nourishment. And they have many sources to nourish all of these needs that they need. And it's important to explore spirituality. Okay, so I guess I'm getting that the hummingbird is a really great card to have spiritually. You're learning, it's about growing. Martyr here talks about learning to transcend the transcendent nature of service to oneself, of a cause or other. So I think that this person is learning to get out of their arrogance and, selfishness. I think this person is on this verge of waking up. This person, you have arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. You have the Emperor here, which talks about control, which talks about arrogance. The Page of Wands also talks about arrogance. It's about being a know-it-all, being super immature, and thinking that you go upon these things without taking any, consequence. The Knight of Cups in reverse, someone who thinks only about themselves or their self-interest. So I think this person felt very entitled. This person who likes you was maybe someone manipulative or controlling of you. This was someone who took their power for granted. But I think they are transcending. They are coming out of this because these energies may be reversed, but they are still here. They just need to channel it in a better way. I think that this person has maybe done some stuff to you, maybe manipulated you, made you feel some type of way, or has put you down, or this person I'm also getting could have felt emasculated. But I think that this person has completely ignored what has happened between you guys with the day after tomorrow, pretending like nothing has happened because they don't want to admit to their mistakes. This is a very weird and somewhat of a toxic energy, but it does seem to me that they are working on it. They are trying to better themselves. But I think that this person has expressed very questionable behavior that is hurtful to others, and possibly this person even hurt you. So you could have been with this person already or something like that. But I definitely think that if there was an ending between you two, if you already know who I'm talking about, this person is hoping for better days because I think that they might have regretted some of the stuff that they've done. I don't think this person understands the impact of their actions towards others. They have kind of low self-awareness and they're very selfish. They're very to themselves, but I think, like I said, they are getting out of that or learning how to work through this. But let's find out why this person likes you. What is this person like? You have number 9 of Swords. Why does this? Oh. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have the 7 of Swords. You have the Tower. You have the King of Cups. On the bottom of this deck, you have the 5 of Wands. So you could be very opinionated. You could be, you're not the type of person to fight back down from an argument. You're willing to state what it is that you need to state, and you're going to stand in your power. I'm also getting that, let me put these cards out. You have perfect timing, author, and movement. Put it here. Yeah, I think that I think that first, I don't know why, but for some of you, like I heard, they've come to realizations or felt like they've got karma. Because with the Tower and the Wheel here, and things are kept hidden here with the 7 of Swords. This talks about trying to get away with something. It talks about betrayals. Why does this person like you? I think you're able to see everyone's bullshit. They're trying to run away. from this tower moment, but they don't understand that they're going right into their fate and into like misery. I love that. You could be very emotionally intelligent. You don't let your emotions control you, but you're very fluid within them. Might be a little bit more stoic. But yeah, this very emotional kind of energy. Very intuitive as well. And emotionally receptive. And giving. I think that a lot of people don't expect you to have maybe a different side to them. Maybe you've expressed a harsher side to you with the tower here when this person was messing around, not wanting to take accountability, being manipulative. You full on were this like King of Cups, very stoic, you wouldn't expect a thing, and then you put this tower on them. They thought that they could get away with it after what they've caused. I don't know why they're telling me the story, but I think it's because they realized they fucked up. That's why they're telling me what happened between you guys. The reason why they liked you is because whatever happened between you guys had made them learn their lesson. Like I said, this person didn't realize they were jumping right into their karma with that Wheel of Fortune here. Them fixed signs. Yeah, I think that they also like you too because you put your foot down. And I don't think you try to linger too much into this overthinking. You try to see the positives, or you go to spirit, because there's a lot of clouds here, and this talks about like the universe to me. Divine. So it goes 9 and 10. I also think that they might think that you're a really good writer, or you might like to read, or you have great ideas for books. You could just be a writer of some sort. Maybe you could even be a writer for movies. Maybe you like to write scripts. But yeah, they find that very attractive about you. With perfect timing here, I think they met you. It's like you were the perfect person at the wrong time. With the Wheel of Fortune here too, it's about perfect timing. The Tower too. I think what they like about you too is that you just stick to your own, and then it's like you let people trap themselves in their bullshit. Like it might hurt, but then they get their own, and they get their own in perfect timing. It's like saying, oh, their karma will come in perfect timing. So you don't instigate anything. You know, you're very they like that about you because you don't try to put more fuel into the fire. Maybe you journal about it instead. But you could be a dancer, you could be into yoga, and they like that about you. Into movement, your body, your fitness. Let's get some clarifications on why they like you. You have the Tower. So yeah, someone who's very confident within themselves, who's willing to put down boundaries. You got the Tower twice. Yeah. Getting you're very stubborn. You're very immovable. That's what the King of Cups is. That's what I was talking about. Like, you just let, if some bullshit happens, you stay out of it. I'm staying here. You go ahead and trap yourself in that bullshit. People do you wrong, you let the universe handle it. And you stay where you are. You're very rooted. Again with the tree, another rooted kind of thing. I do think that they find you very healthy, or you have a lot of personal growth. You grow from your personal endeavors. Yeah, you're very educated. You learn from your experiences a lot, and I think that you're very experienced out there with life, and it's given you a lot of wisdom. And I think because of that wisdom, it's made you very immovable. Yeah. The writer is someone who's ready for a next adventure, who's ready to move forward, possibly on with a message. But yeah, I think that you're a really good communicator as well. You're willing to talk about things when they need to be talked about, and speak up for yourself when they need to be speaked up about. Yeah, I think that you're just a very stable individual, and it's very hard to influence you, or like to knock you off your horse, or like trick you. You know, you're very observant. You have the sun on the bottom of this deck, so that tells me that you're very warm, you're very loving, and you're very bright to this person. I do think that this person has a lot of ego. This might have happened to them. Like, you kept to yourself, and they're the ones who got trapped in their own crap. And now they don't really want to admit what they want to do or what they did. Because with Today for Tomorrow, that definitely talks about someone who just wants to move on to the next day. You know, who's trying to move on, who's trying to move forward. And it seems to me that there hasn't been healing with this person. There's a lot of arrogance and a lot of disconnect from their truest selves. So it's like they're expressing their negative habits right now. And I think that this is what's happening. They tried to get away with something. You stayed on your own. You stayed grounded while they ran into their own trap or web of lies or whatever happened between y'all. So what is the song messages for this pile? You have I ran. I ran so far away by a flock of seagulls. It talks about somebody trying to run away because they're scared of love. Maybe that's what happened. You shook up their world with these emotions that you've given them, and they tried to run away, and now they're possibly regretting it. And even if they tried to run away, they still couldn't get away. Because when they ran away, they learned their lessons, and then they realized that they needed you. And they need to come back. One more song, please. Ooh, you got all them 80s songs up in here. Head Over Heels by Tears for Fears. So that's what I was talking about. You shook up their world. They were, this song kind of talks about something happens, and I'm head over heels. So it's exactly what's happened with them. It's possible that they could have felt like they weren't good enough with You're Not Good Enough on the bottom of the deck. You have the Emperor in reverse and the Page of Wands. Both talk about having not the best confidence within oneself. And You're Not Good Enough by Blood Orange is one of those songs saying that you're not good enough to sleep with me or to be with me. So this person's feelings were over the top for you, and it kind of freaked them out. So they ran. I love that. So those are your songs. I'm going to go ahead with the charms now. You go ahead and lower your volume because it does get a little bit loud. Okay. symbolism. Don't know. You have the Horcrux here, or the Deathly Hallows. I'm sorry. Got my words mixed up. But you also have Harry's Patronus, which is a stag. This could just be a deer. I'm not sure. I mean, isn't that the same thing? But maybe both of you guys like Harry Potter. Maybe you guys bonded over that. Yeah, this person or you could just like really like Harry Potter or into like magical stuff, mystical stuff. Well, I'm not really sure if this is a stag or some sort of like elk or something. Um, this it kind of just reminds me of family. So they could want a family with you. You guys could have been friends. Um, they do want they do want to anchor this relationship. So you have anchor symbolism twice. So they could possibly want something real with you. You have the Tom charm, meaning this person, okay, if you watch Tom and Jerry, you would know how Tom tries to woo his girlfriend in the show. And I think they want to take care of you, they want to impress you. Maybe they went about it the wrong way before. Maybe, they were kind of trying to be sly and slick with it. And, but they really want to do some loving on you. Tom kind of loves his girlfriend very similar to the Addams family, like that. I forgot what the Morticia and Gomez. This person could have been very aloof and cold towards you with the snowflake. I'm also getting that you could be dependable. I heard dependable with this charm. You have top dog. So you could be the type of person to take care of yourself. You are that top dog, And you have aura quartz. So this is about communicating with angels more. So I don't know if this has come out for each and every pile. I don't know. Maybe these are all divinely guided relationships, or maybe you need to be more spiritually connected in order to get in touch with this connection. Or they're trying to find out spiritual insight or having the spiritual awakening. But you have the initials T, E, and V as well. So I'm not sure if those are significant to you, but yeah, those are your charms. So yeah, that is your reading pile number 4. Hopefully it made sense and it is, you got the messages that you wanted. If you give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, or leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for the support, and I would love to hear the tea from you guys. I love hearing from you guys. I usually do reply. So if you would like to do that and just tell me if it resonates, let me hear you. Thank you so much for choosing me to be your reader. That's all I have. I'm moving on to the next one. Hi, pal 5s, or number 5, or if you chose the my Witch Tarot deck. Sorry, I forgot. Everyday Witch Tarot. My gosh. Everyday Witch Tarot. This is who likes you and why. Let's go after who first. You have the horse here. Put this down a little bit. You have horse. You have monk and nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Engineer and the shadow, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequence. Alone in the world. You have the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in reversed, and the King of Swords. Alright, so what I'm getting here right off the bat, I got this person is someone who is very spiritual, who's very grounded and connected. I do have the moon symbolism here on the third eye. You have the earth energy here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But the horse spirit is a very free-spirited person. They're spiritually mature and have mastered spirituality or grounded themselves in that sense. You do have monk here and you do have liberator, so I am getting that this person has liberated themselves from negativity and negative thought patterns, and they're very dedicated to this kind of lifestyle with monk and nun. So they could be religious as well, or they're very into just their faith, or you know, their intuition as well. For some of them, they could be psychic, but they also lack emotional rapport. Like, I don't think, okay, with the engineer in the shadow reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences, I think that this person does have emotional regard. I think that this is trying to talk about with spiritual aspects. I do think you have that emotional apathy and dedication, but I think that you somewhat sorry, I'm a little tired. um what is this? Reliance on my But I feel okay. So when things are more in the material, um, JK, I see what they're trying to tell me now. You're all about like truth, and sometimes you do have to disregard emotions because the truth is what the truth is. It's not going to matter if it hurts you or if it makes you feel good because it's the fucking truth. What are you going to do about it? That's kind of how you are. I think there's a sense of truth to you with all these qualities. I think you have a good judgment of this person has a good judgment of character, or like it could be that they're too, for some of you guys too, they could be way too in their heads too at some cases, maybe in the case of you, because they're alone in the world and they don't understand the emotional consequences of their actions. Sorry, I'm getting like two different messages here. So for one, I'm going to repeat that. This person is spiritual and is aware of emotional consequences. Um, and for others of you, this person doesn't has all of the spiritual qualities, but they don't um, care for the emotional aspects of things, the emotional consequences, because they're too much about truth and honesty, because they're all about trying to liberate individuals, liberating people from rose-colored glasses, you know? So I don't know why this person's alone in the world or they're feeling alone in the world. Maybe they're kind of a loner. Maybe they're kept to themselves. It does tell me that maybe they have a little bit of trouble communicating with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Four of Pentacles here. It's hard for this person to open up, but there's a lot of things going on in their mind. I feel like they're more in their heads with the King of Swords here. This is a very objective, very intelligent person. That's probably why Engineer is here, because the King of Swords is kind of aloof. They have a lot of sword energy with this. This person doesn't really have water, so they're more about earth and air. And when those two are together, it's like you have like grounded ways of thinking, or they think of things way too harshly, quote unquote, sometimes, because these elements cut through bullshit fairly easily. Um, I do think that they're very reserved from you, but I do also think that they want to talk to you. But like I said, their communication skills suck with the Page of Swords is in reverse. They're not really a social butterfly, and I think they're more in their mental state or their heads a lot, and they keep their cards closely to themselves. So I think that they're a little bit more private, and they're very introverted. So let's find out why this person likes you. Pile number 5. Why does this person like pile number 5? You have the 3 of Wands, the Hermit, the Page of Wands, the Fool, the Queen of Wands. At the bottom of this deck, you have the Moon, so you could be very emotionally receptive. You could be very in touch with your emotions. You could also be a Pisces. You could be alluring or mysterious or spiritual to this person. You also have vegetarian here. Counseling. And you have spent time with friends. Okay. Alright, so why do they like you? I think that they find your life very interesting. There's a lot of excitement here. There's a lot of want energy here. I think that you're more outgoing than this person. You're very opposite from this person. And I think that, this person just might be in the back most of the time, staying quiet. You're always out for a new adventure. You're always ready for the next thing here. And I think this person just finds your life exciting, honestly. With the Page of Wands too, you're ready for that new adventure. The Fool as well. This talks about a free spirit. I'm just getting spontaneity like over and over again. And I think that you're very attractive as well. You're just very bold. You're willing to take a risk. And I think that you just brought a lot of this excitement or new things in this person's life, if you know this person well. Yeah, I think that you're also very enlightened, though. Like, they see that you're enlightened, or you have a lot of spiritual growth. You have time to recharge, and then you go back out there and you have fun, and you socialize, you spend time with friends. You could be a counselor. A lot of people talk to you. I think that you're a social butterfly. I think that a lot of people find you popular, or a lot of people love going out with you. A lot of people invite you out to go to and have fun. But I also think that you have a listening ear for people. You're willing to be there for others, and I think that you make really great friends. You're that adventurous friend. You're that I'll cheer you up friend. And I think that they have seen you interact with your friends, and you're very vibrant, and you're very different from everybody. I mean, this could be them as well, and everything, all this chaos going around this, all this energy and excitement is coming from you, and they're just chilling over here like the hermit. That could also possibly be a scenario. But if not, then you are this spiritual person, and you know when is the time to recharge and get ready for the next thing. I'm also getting that you're very optimistic, you try to stay very positive, and I think that your words are very uplifting, and I think that's why so many people come up to you, or so many people, like you have a lot of friends. Like maybe you're around social networking a lot, or you know, the Queen of Wands is someone who's attractive, and a lot of people surround the Queen of Wands. I think they also find it attractive that you might be into vegetarianism or veganism, or like into like educated about animals and stuff like that, or you just like watch your diet. They find it like, they like the fact that you watch that, because it's like you care for the planet, or you care for the animals, or you just care about health and nutrition, and you understand that health also mixes with mental health, you know, like physical health and mental health. So I think that you keep things very secret. Yeah, and I think that it's like you shine brightly like a star. You're very attractive, but then you're a closed book. You don't give a lot. That's a thing. Like, how can you shine so brightly, but not have a lot of information out there about you? So it could be like a social media thing. Like, you could be a social media influencer. I was kind of getting that. But why else does this person like power? A lot of people are jealous of you. A lot of people might envy you. A lot of people see your star. That you're a shining star, that you're a bright star. They find that attractive because, you know, it means that you have a lot to offer. If people are jealous of you, it's because you have a lot of great qualities to you, you know? Again, with the opportunities and the child here, I also think that they find you very childlike. Very childlike, free-spirited. And I think that they also find you educated. Out there, you have worldly experience, or you're fun to travel with. Or they like that you like to travel. Bottom of the deck, you have the Rider, so that kind of tells me that you might be really good at communicating how you're feeling, or what it is that you're doing, or your boundaries maybe. I do think that this person also likes how, yeah, you know, like the deceptive thing is coming again. Like, you can come off as deceptive, quite possibly. You could have this very snake energy to you, like when people fuck with you, but I think that it's more kept under wraps, and I think for the most part you are this bright, shining star who is very optimistic, who's very fun, you know, who everyone wants to be around with. And not only that, like, a lot of people trust you with their problems, and that says a lot. And I think that this person might see that a lot of people are jealous of you. So let's get the song for this pile. When we get the songs for this pile, please. Pile number 5. Boys Don't Cry by The Cure. It's all good. And if you don't know, now you know. The other song that came out was The Promise by When in Rome, but I didn't take it. That song is more about like, I promise if you give me a chance, I'm going to show you that I'm like 10 times better. So that's really interesting. You guys could possibly be strangers now. You have Strangers by Halsey and Lauren Hogarty. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I'm sorry. She's from Fifth Harmony. She's boss though. I love her. She's hot. I just don't know how to pronounce her last name. But yeah, Strangers means like the song talks about, you know, strangers only seeing each other because they have a commonality and wanting something, craving something, and then possibly getting together but only staying as strangers because that's all that it is. It's, you know, having sex. So you guys could have had a sexual relationship prior. Um, or it's that this person simply just doesn't know you at all and they feel like this pull towards you. With Boys Don't Cry by The Cure, this talks about boys not crying, so they might have lost you, or Boys Don't Cry. The lyrics also talks about needing to like suck it up because that's what boys don't do. So hopefully listening to those songs might give a little bit more insight or clarity to your situation. And now I'm going to pull out some charms for you guys so you can turn down the volume because it does get a little bit loud. So okay, so you have my Pascal. Oh, this might be them. I think this is their energy because Pascal is very quiet. He doesn't say anything at all in the movie Tangled, but Pascal is a loyal friend. He's there to the end and he sticks with Rapunzel throughout the whole movie. Well, she's lost and she's scared, and he was there the whole time. Best. They might think that you're the best because they find you popular, they find that people gravitate towards you, you are the star, you have star quality, is what I'm saying. Because you're this very mystical creature, like, with the unicorn here, you could be very intuitive, or you're like this mystical creature that they've never encountered before. You're very, like, a lot of people gravitate towards you, I feel. And I think that they want to ground this or anchor this relationship. You have the anchor here, so they're very serious about it. Because when you put an anchor down, that means that you're staying there for quite some time, right? So they definitely want to put an anchor on it. I feel like they would want to step on a new path with you or a new adventure with you. You do have the ship here, somewhat adventurous. So the foot just also talks about your guys' journey together, your spiritual journey or their spiritual journey. Maybe they were on this path and they kind of encountered you, you know. You have plane here. So they could want to go away with you or travel with you. I'm also getting for some of you guys, this person, their feelings could be intense for you to the point, like, you know, when you go up and down when the plane, when it has turbulence and you get that stomach feeling, that's how they kind of feel. But like in a good way. I don't think they've ever felt this way about anyone before. And I think that your guys' relationship came to an end with the skull and bones here. Like with the desert, I think that no communication has been a thing, because when you're in a desert, like you don't get communication, nothing is a lot. Well, nothing seems to be alive. So it's like that. You do have a Sagittarius astrology sign, so someone could be a Sag here. Sag rules luck and wisdom. They're also very adventurous. So the eagle here just stands for like shining brightly and doing your thing, and having immense wisdom. You have the initials I, T, O, and V here, or the letters. So yeah, those are the messages that I'm getting for this pile. Hopefully this made sense and it resonated with you. If you like this video, subscribe or comment down below. I appreciate the support, and I would love to hear the tea from you guys, or if you think that you know who this is, or if it resonated. Thank you so much again for choosing to be a reader. This is all I have, and I'll be seeing you guys on the next one. Bye.